Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream today. Today we are starting a new adventure on the Wii U. For our first game that we will play today, me, Glorious Miilorian, will be playing Wii Sports. Let us start up this game. Censor bar. Censor. Censor bar. We'll also be accompanied by Samurai Noodles, one of my friends today, as we play this Wii Sports. But Samurai, I haven't turned you on. Okay, now they can hear you.
Okay, hello there.
Wow. Very wise. Now I just gotta pray that my connection can sustain this dual streaming. Wii Sports. Da, na, 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 na. Okay. Get to this tennis. What's tennis here, Samurai?
I always suck at tennis.
Do you like my me? He's beautiful.
It kind of looks like me right now.
This is the Valorian me. I made it based off my model, not my actual appearance.
I mean, the only thing you're missing is like a goatee. If you had a goatee, it's just like, yeah, it's me.
Fair. Okay. So yeah, this is the first time we're ever playing with this me. I just added him to the player list.
Of course, nowadays I haven't shaved in like a month, so it's like I got almost a Fu Manchu going on.
Damn. This is a Wii remote. I gotta get the strap on. I love the Wii. Now that I got a Wii U, I'm so happy. Because I've never gotten to play the Wii U games.
Like the Wii was actually kind of great, but it's just by the time the Wii U came out, I was just over the novel. I was just over the novelty.
Well, the Wii U had a whole new novelty in itself, and I can say this as I have a Wii U now. Like, it's a pain to mod, I'll say that, but it is an extremely fun console.
I mean, from what I understood, it was kind of a fun to play. Take Star Fox Zero, for example. That the way I've heard that described, that kind of just sounds like hell to play.
Hello, Corn Pop, welcome to stream.
Because it's like you have to use the remote, Wii U mote, whatever they called it,
Let's go.
to aim, and then your TV screen was for flying. So you're trying to divide your attention to two different things.
Yeah. Well, with the Wii U, Nintendo Land is extremely fun because you get to play with both the remotes and the gamepad. So you have games like there's a search game where, or it's more like it's kind of like tag, except on the gamepad, the runner is completely separated from the actual people chasing them. Or there's also like a Haunted Mansion one where one player is playing on the gamepad, and that's how they can see where they are. Meanwhile, everyone else can see the TV, which can't see them.
You actually got me thinking about this one game. I'm pretty sure it was a Wii launch title. It was like a point and click adventure game. You use the Wiimote. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Zack and Bell or something like that. See if I can find it.
Oh my gosh. Ace. I got Wii Sports, got Wii Fit, which will probably what we'll be playing next time. I also have Wii Party, Super Strikers, Mario Party, Nintendo Land. Quite a few games for us to play. Let's go! I am undefeatable.
Let's see. Wii launch titles. Find the game.
1530. 1540 just... It's one of those sounds that I can just feel in my soul. Because when I was a wee little lad, I lost this every single time.
Yeah, this site doesn't seem to want to load. Okay.
Our team wins. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. He looks like I don't know. He just looks like I feel like I could recognize him. Oh yeah, there's one me that I played against today, and they looked like they were Yakuza. Ace, I hate it. That game made me cry. I cried. I cried during that stream. I don't want to ever play that game again. I'm going to end up playing it again, but I don't want to.
Oh man, Red Steel. Anybody play Red Steel?
What is that game?
It was a launch title for the Wii, and it was a first person shooter. It relied pretty much entirely on the motion controls.
Okay, that actually sounds fun though. I feel like it'd
Like
be
it
an
was
arcade.
real, yeah, it was very arcadey. It was cool as hell. But what you need is like Red Steel 2. Like, Red Steel 2 is basically if Trigun had a video game with motion controls.
Funny guy, Ace. Funny guy. No, but I have. Well, I also do have a game, or well, I've played a game on the Wii where you have a gun. It's for it's like it's Dangerous Hunts. Dangerous Hunts is so fun. I actually have the shotgun for that game, which I might
Never
use
heard of it.
sometime. You have?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Played it, but I have heard of it.
Yeah. Sometime maybe I'll pull out the Wii shotgun. I
Oh,
also
I
have Guitar Hero.
actually, actually do wish like light guns were more common because you had that House of the Dead remake that came out a couple years ago.
Okay, you cannot, Samurai, look at the back of the field on this. You cannot tell me that guy doesn't look like he's Yakuza.
The guy that just spiked it in
The
the
guy with the
replay.
sunglasses.
Yeah, the guy that just spiked it in the
Yeah,
replay.
Martin.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah, it definitely looks Yakuza.
No, that's what I thought. It's like, bro.
Like he could be a like a dragon character.
He looks like he's going to collect the fees for the association. I used to be a lot better at this. It's been a while since I played Wii Sports. I remember I did play Wii Fit on my 900th day playing it, though.
I I completely forgot about Wii Fit.
No, it's so fire. Okay, we come back. Can you, like, hit anything, purple guy?
Oh, I found it. Oh, that game I was
Deuce.
talking about like 30 minutes ago. It's called Zack and Wiki.
Deuces hurt my soul. I hate deuces.
It's called Zack and Wiki. It was like a point and click adventure game for the
Like
Wii.
Pajama Sam.
Kinda. But I thought that was pretty cool. I had a lot of fun with it. Like I played it during. It was my second deployment. Deployment. Had a lot of fun with it. So it wasn't a launch title. It was just really early in the Wii's lifespan.
Okay, now is where we get in the cycle of being stuck in deuces for the next hour. Bruh. No. No. I hate the net. The net's the one thing I've always struggled the most with. Oh no, I'm about to get pitched by the Yakuza guy.
I was about to say Majima just screwed you over.
Oh. Well, good thing I didn't hit that one time.
I still can't believe that Majima actually got his own game.
I love how my character looks like he'd be some guy in like some Top Gun movie.
I'm trying to think the name of the songs in that movie. I was gonna make like a reference, but I couldn't remember the name of the song. So
Damn. Let's go!
ooh, nice.
You always gotta pull off them cheap shots.
That was a good shot though. Nice reaction.
My favorite is when it gets caught up in the front.
He tried so hard.
Okay, how can I be playing with someone with zero skill? How does this guy have the guy I'm playing with zero skill? Like his value is zero. How is he still hitting the ball if he has no skill? Ah, crap! I just punched the desk. Hmm. Oh. Valorian streams in 2026. I've hurt myself twice. This is my second stream.
Yeah, at least you didn't stub your toe.
True. No, it'd be fine if I punched the hard part, like the flat part of my desk. I punched the corner accidentally.
Ooh, ouch.
And what's like the whatever you call it, like a flat corner. So all the entire width of my fist got murdered by it.
Ooh,
So
ouch. Yeah, that sucks.
luckily it's not that hard of a corner. But
Never done that before, but I can tell you I've just shoved my knee into like underside of my desk many a time.
okay. And
It's like I got something going on with whatever I'm playing, and I get clinched and my knee just hits something.
40. Oh
And
gosh.
just and of course sometimes I gotta get up and look at my chair, make sure my cheeks didn't leave bite marks.
What?
Gotta make sure my cheeks don't leave bite marks sometimes.
I'm not going to
Same thing.
ever question. I'm not questioning what you just said. I don't want. I don't want to think about whatever in the world you just said to me.
I played bullet hells on the regular. Cl- cheek clenching is the norm.
Well, maybe let's not talk about how we want to go. Oh, if I got that one, that would have been perfect. Eh,
All right. Well,
I feel young again while playing this.
it's definitely nostalgic.
Yeah, except the difference is I don't have to lose to my siblings.
Yeah, there's that. I
Maybe
didn't
I.
have siblings though. I didn't have siblings though, so for me it was more worry about losing to my drunken friends in the military.
But
One time during it, I'm sorry, go ahead.
the question is, were you on the drunken friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Except this one time during deployment though. Now I was playing with a buddy of mine, and you know, there's kind of this unspoken rule that I don't know if it's normal, but it was just something that we had. Like if it's your console, then you have to have the highest score because it's your console.
Gosh.
But I was playing Wii bowling with a buddy of mine, and like he left to get something to eat from the chow hall. I kept playing Wii bowling just for the sake of practice, and I got a perfect 300.
Oh, I've gone in.
And he got so mad. He's like, "Dude, what the hell?"
I've gone a double turkey before, but I've never gotten a perfect game.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but I was just messing around. Like I was just literally just practicing while he was out getting something to eat, and I ended up with a perfect 300. He was so mad because he was just like, "Dude, I will never beat that score because it's literally impossible."
Damn, bro, I didn't know you were going like that.
And that's actually the only time I've ever been able to pull that off.
The power of spite comes a long way.
I think I think that's what it was. I think it was spite. It's like before he left to get something to eat, he was just kicking my butt. I think it really was just spite.
Look, if it works, it works. Are you complaining?
No, I was not complaining. Like he was, and I was just laughing my ass off.
So true. I wonder, can they even? Hmm. Wait, hold. Can you speak for a moment? I want to make sure I have you loud enough.
Like playing Smash
Yeah,
Brothers with my cousin. I think it was Smash Bros. Melee. I was playing it with my cousin. And you know how Smash Bros. Has like the
yeah.
hit the targets mini game. Like I broke his record so hard that he got mad at me.
Yeah.
I did yeah I did Samus's target run in like under 10 seconds,
I was the
and
first one in my family
yeah,
to
he
beat
was
the
not
final
happy
bosses.
about it.
I can understand that. I can look. I understand. We all want to be the best, but sometimes
Yeah,
we aren't. Like my older brother he insists that he beat Sonic Colors first because he was mad that I was the one who just pulled through the final boss.
yeah.
I cooked so hard. Look, you just can't beat me in Sonic Colors. I know all the
I
tricks
don't,
to
I
that
don't,
boss.
I don't think I've had anything like that.
No, well, my
Usually, typically, if at least growing up, if I was playing a game with somebody, it was a single player game, and we beat the game. It was kind of we had this mentality. It was like, yeah, we helped each other. That's awesome.
well, it's a single player game.
Yeah. I mean, for example, Super Metroid. Me and like my best friend when I was a kid, I was staying at his house. We beat Super Metroid together, and that's just like a memory that we have. Like I'm actually still in contact with this dude. Like we're still best friends, and we bring that up pretty often. It's like, hey, remember that time we beat Super Metroid together?
That's a base memory.
Yeah, it is.
The problem with my brother is that he just tries to claim anything that I do that is like objectively based, and he couldn't
Yeah,
do. Like
yeah, I got you.
I was also the first one to figure out how to get a Roblox account because something was happening before. I don't know. He couldn't figure it out, and then she was like, "No, I did it first." No, and I'm like, "No, I did it first. I remember because I got told it how to do it by like a little foreign girl."
that, that sounds ridiculous.
Like, I don't know what you mean. You did it first. See, look, hear me out. I cleared out all of the brackets against these girls. I'm just saying, bro. 2 men, 2 women. The last one, the hard, the easier one. Last time I lost, I almost lost, but this time I won. How's that happen, huh?
Yeah, that was certainly couldn't be biology and all that.
Yeah. I also almost became a pro in boxing.
The boxing was fun.
Yeah. How it was back in the day is my sister was the queen of baseball. My brother was the king of tennis, and then I was the king of boxing. Which I say is the hardest one.
And boxing is pretty difficult, and the golf. I always thought the golf hard, but I've always sucked at golf. So, buddy of mine. It was kind of the same thing as far as like per game goes. I was I was kind of I was the bowling guy, and then I had a buddy that was really good at the boxing. I had a buddy that was good at the golf. None of us really got into the none of us gotten really got into the tennis though.
On top of my monitor right now is just actual like horrid because I have my sensor bar and my webcam on top.
Hmm.
So it's just like, oh, I have to. All my movements I'm making are slightly off because the sensor is off center.
Yeah, and that actually was kind of always a bit of a problem with the Wii. like getting the motion sensor just right.
Yeah. Well, because I prioritize my camera over the sensor bar.
Yeah,
So I have to. My job.
right. Yeah, yeah.
If I could, I'd just put the camera in the middle of it. Or
Yeah, that's usually what I did. I put my sensor bar like on my entertainment center at the bottom.
well, if I had
And
good enough eyesight for it, I'd just
I
play on the
kind of just
gamepad.
got used to that.
No, you can use your gamepad as your sensor and screen. But see, I don't have that eyesight. I just don't.
Yeah.
How are we
No,
getting...
it just seems like the Wii U is a bit more complicated than it need to be. At least to me personally.
For me, it's only the modding that's too complicated. Well, I want to know. I figured it out sub 30 minutes, which is extremely fast for modding a Wii U, like, completely.
Yeah.
Ow. But it was, like, for games... Won't finish my explanation on modding the Wii U. Nintendo might be watching. Look, I
Might
want...
be.
My dream
In
would
fact,
be...
in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they were.
They're always
Like
watching. They're
like
like the
like
NSA.
like like I am convinced they have a team dedicated to just watching people.
No, if... My dream would be to collab with Nintendo. Now, what do they do if they find out one of their employees is pirating their games? Like, do they
That's a
care?
that's a. I mean, clearly they do, considering how Sue happy they are.
Well, like, their employees. Like, or do they just, like, let the employees have free games? That's my question.
Oh, that is a good question, actually. I don't know.
Or, like, just some free games every once in a while. Like, yo, you just be like, yo, I need myself a copy of Super Mario
Because
Wonder.
Like Nintendo is just so private with everything. You just don't know.
For Reggie Fils-Aimé, like, Iwata era, I'd say the answer is most likely yes.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
for
not
that
sure
era,
about now.
yes. Yeah, for that era, yes. That era was awesome. Nowadays, I really don't know. I like like I actually I think Nintendo kind of died when Iwata did. Like I'm not trying to be funny. I'm like legit. I
That's
think that's
based corn pop.
very much the case.
Yeah, no, I understand them playtesting them definitely, especially with new games to make sure they're good and just
Hmm.
to find bugs. Because if you're a developer and you see the bug happening, like in front of your own eyes, you're more likely to figure out how to fix it than just being told there's
Yeah,
a bug somewhere.
right. But like as much as I hate Nintendo nowadays, like what they're doing and their interaction with the customer, I can't help but be impressed by what they're able to pull off, even though they're like two generations behind on like tech.
Yeah,
It's just like how do you do this? Like look at Tears of the Kingdom. Like how did you pull this off in like 4 years?
I think we go to another Wii Sports game. Or, actually, let's do some more tennis. But the real thing is, Nintendo is what I call the ultimate software optimizer. They
Yeah,
have to
that makes
optimize
sense.
their games.
Yeah, and that yeah, that makes sense. Because I mean, think about it. You know, like I said, like they're it's like two generations behind, but they still pull off like the craziest crap that like modern AAA devs can't wrap their heads around.
Because they don't want to do it.
Yeah, like look at when Tears of the Kingdom came out. You had uh, professional devs coming out on social media like, how did you do this? Like like this would have taken us 10 years and we still wouldn't have gotten it right. How did you do this?
The thing is, Nintendo's developers still have soul. I am convinced a lot
Yeah,
of these AAA studios developers just don't care anymore
yeah, and
because there's no reason to.
that yeah, that is there is truth to that.
There's a
Because
reason why. Sorry.
because the thing with AAA is really more concerned with chasing trends to make the most money.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like Nintendo has been doing that, but the difference is they're actually good at it.
The problem is that nowadays, AAA titles, they just feel empty because they're cash
Yeah, they
grabs.
do. They do. They do. They're cash
Game
grabs.
games used to be filled with so much soul. A lot of modern Nintendo games still are. They still have that,
Yeah,
soul you can feel in them. But they did peak the Wii, 3DS, Wii U, DS. Those games were just soul. And you know
yeah.
what? They were the most fun you could ever have.
Oh, definitely. No. Like there's a reason people still like just lean on Nintendo and defend Nintendo.
Like, I still defended Nintendo to my dying breath until it switched too.
And yeah, I did the same. Like I defended Nintendo to my dying breath, but then the Switch 2 happened, and it was like, yeah, okay, I think I've had enough.
Or it was mainly the BS that happened while releasing the Switch 2 that turned me.
Yeah, there was that. Um, and
Like,
Metroid Prime 4 really didn't help their case.
if they snuck it in, that they can, if they restricted you from online services, then I wouldn't have a problem. Or even just they, even if at this strongest, stopped you from being able to install any new games. You can only use cartridge and okay, then I get it. You know what? I could understand that. But we will brick your console straight up. That's where it goes a bit too far for me.
Yeah, and that was definitely my problem. And also the nickel and diming, like
Yeah.
like they released Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild. It's I think it was they wanted to charge $70 for the Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild, but it didn't come with the DLC.
Um,
So you have to pay for the DLC again, plus the fact that they tack on the $10 for the Switch 2 upgrade version. So you end up paying basically $90 for like an 8-year-old game.
yeah. Well, on top of that, it's also just how much they've been decreasing budgets on games to where they're starting to feel just less than previous games. And on
Yeah,
top of that, just the Nintendo Switch Online stuff to where you rent games now, which they could make so
yeah,
much money for just releasing them at somewhat near original price.
yeah. They could actually.
And honestly, I'd prefer that. Make it so I can, or heck, just make us buy a cartridge that, even if it
Yeah,
only works on the Switch 2, I'd still prefer that. That could give us
yeah,
allow us to pick which games we want and just dump it on a cartridge. That's why I'd say the best
yeah,
outcome is.
yeah. That's actually a good idea. but you get banned for that because man, there was a guy. I don't remember all the details, so I could get something wrong. Um, there was a guy. He had the Switch too, and he had his games, and he backed them up digitally, like on a SSD or something like that. But he plugged, he backed his games up on a device, and then he plugged that device in, and then next thing you know, his system is bricked because Nintendo considers backing up your games as emulation.
Yeah. What I would have, I'd say, what I would have done if I was Nintendo, in the case of retro games, make it so you can, like, go on a store and pay where it gives you 10 points. And it allows you to buy games with those points. Each game is worth a certain amount of points. So, like, you get 10 points. Some of the games that no one cares about are, like, 1 point. Meanwhile, some of the games that people do want, like Super Mario Bros. 3, would be, like, 3 points or 5 points. But honestly, the best world would just be Wii 3.
I will say I do like their point system and their store.
Yeah.
'Cause I've actually gotten quite a few games um, for basically free because I had saved up points and used those points to pay for them.
They're like Steam points if you could use Steam points for anything that wasn't, a sticker.
Yeah, I I I I think Nintendo should do what Sega and Valve have done in the past with fan games. Like Sega and Valve looked at these fan games and were just like, okay, well, uh, we're just gonna hire you.
Yeah.
But Nintendo just wants to shut everything down and sue everybody.
And I won't say this hasn't been a problem for Nintendo forever, because
It,
that kind of has.
it has, yeah. Nintendo is very protective of their IPs, and full disclosure, I think it's very fair for a company to be protective of their IPs. I just think Nintendo goes way overboard.
Yeah.
Like take for instance, the Metroid Prime 2 remake. There was actually a fan remake that was finished and released, and it was actually phenomenal. And well, it's like Nintendo waited to send a cease and desist, and then 2 weeks later they reveal their own Metroid Prime 2 remake.
Wow.
It's like okay, it's like okay, what's going on here? Like this is suspicious,
Because they didn't get money for that.
right? And I will actually say that the fan remake is superior to the official remake.
No, just, what I think is, first, give us, like, give us back the Wii. Just give us back Wii titles. Make something that makes my Wii games compatible with the Switch, please.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like,
That would be cool, actually.
they're doing all these virtual
'Cause-
consoles, and instead of, like, releasing, like... And also, what happened to virtual console being on the eShop? Where you could just
yeah,
buy the games, though. And there's no way they didn't make money off that. They probably make a lot of money off that. And they probably would make a lot of money off that again, just by advertising it well. being like, oh, you can buy all your classics that you like lost or like you want to play on the newest hardware.
It's just I don't know. It's like Nintendo's
Ho
weird.
ho
It's like
ho,
they oh wait, what was that? Did that ball like go through the net? Just Nintendo is just stupidly stubborn about pretty much everything.
40-15. Game point. The back team wins.
Alright, guys, something came up. So I'll have to call stream for today.
All right. It happens.
Sorry about that.
You do what you need to do.
My mic was off, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good. That means I caught it in time. Sorry if it sound like... So yeah, you didn't hear anything other than me, like, making noise to try to, like, get myself a second to mute that.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear a thing.
Okay, yeah.
Then like it's been quiet for like 10 minutes, so
Sorry about that.
yeah,
We got a
like
50-minute stream anyway, so luckily it's not being cut too short. But sorry about that, guys.